Well, Elson, Jeff, some good news at this point. Behind me, you can see the hills are on fire, but it is a very far distance from where I am right now on Grand Avenue, just outside of downtown Ojai, kind of like the old town there. There's a lot of flames on the hillside, but I was talking to people who live just near this spot because there's a huge neighborhood behind us, and they say it was way worse earlier. So right now, we're seeing almost no wind. That's the good news, right? Well, if those winds do kick up as we've been expecting them to, that could be a huge problem because, as I said, near where I'm standing right now is a ton of homes. There's a lot of people that live beyond that. I mean, if these flames start racing down this area, obviously we have a huge problem. If conditions hold in this particular spot, this could be a situation that does not become as grave as some are worried about. We did see a massive exodus coming into town on Highway 150. I mean, the line to get out of here is for miles and miles, and there's trailers. People are clearly heeding the warnings, heeding the calls for evacuation, bringing their animals out. I haven't seen that kind of evacuation taken so seriously in a long time, which is very good to see. I did just talk to some neighbors who say they are kind of hanging out, waiting to see what happens. But I got to tell you, if you're going to go when they tell you, because the line to get out of town right now is really bad. We will, of course, stay here and monitor the situation from this spot here on Grand Avenue, just outside of downtown Ojai. And, of course, we'll bring you the latest. We'll be back with you real soon, I'm sure. Let's send it back to you in the studio.
Yeah, Tom, earlier today we had an update from the fire crews there at the Thomas Fire. They said that their main concern was focusing on keeping the fire from reaching Ojai. It appears, as you mentioned earlier, that the fire has subsided a little bit, so at least that they're getting an upper hand in that sort of area where they are now, it appears, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think they were sending, were they sending strike teams into this area? Yes, they were. Okay, so they were sending strike teams into this area, and I don't know how much of a line they've been able to sort of draw in this area, kind of keep the fire, for lack of a better term, contained to a certain area. But, you know, it's just raging from one end of these hills to the other that really, I don't know how you keep this under control. Also, I don't know if you can see, there's just a mist of ash here. It's just, it's everywhere. I mean, you just can't, you're breathing it in. The air quality is just horrific. I know we keep repeating that, but it bears mentioning again because it is so bad out here. It is so difficult to breathe. But certainly, as you said, Jeff, I mean, from this moment right now, things don't look horrible. Obviously, a lot of fire on the hillside, not a good thing. But you don't have all of that wind blowing this stuff around as badly as we did before. So hopefully that holds in this particular area. But, you know, as far as we know, that probably won't happen. We just don't know.
Yeah. That's Tom Waite reporting live tonight.